Okay, let's start. Today we will start with reading text. All of you have books, right, guys? Your books with you?
Yes, miss.
Which books with you?
No, teacher.
Yes, Sif.
Yes.
Yes, Sif, what do you want?
Miss, no, me and
I want to
Hashim.
read.
What, Sif?
I want to read.
I can't hear.
I want to read.
Yes, okay, just give me a second to ask the students if they have their books. Do you have now your books?
I have my book.
All of you?
No, Miss, I don't have a book.
Okay, so you can focus with me. I have my laptop. Okay, guys, let's start. We want to read page 4, okay? Can you see? Can you see, guys?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's open page 4. Who want to start reading? Safe, start.
Hello, teacher.
Yalla, ya Saif.
Okay. In ancient time,
Where's the
Time.
title, Saif?
what?
The title. Start
Okay.
from the title.
The scientific method. In ancient time, people tried to explain the world around them based on what they saw. People in ancient times saw that the sun came up from one side of the earth, move across the sky, and went down to the other side.
And went, ya Saif, read. Saif?
Sky and went
Yes.
down on other side based on this observation. Maybe they believe that the sun travels around the earth going directly from observation to conclusion is called non-scientific thinking.
Okay,
Here
stop
is
here. Let's go back. In ancient times, people tried to explain the world around them based on what they saw. People in ancient times saw that the sun came up from one side of the earth, moved across the sky, and went down on the other side. Okay, based on this observation, شو يعني observation? What does observation mean? علي بطاينة.
Miss.
علي بطاينة.
Yes, miss.
What does observation mean?
Absorb, miss.
Okay, observation. Okay.
Miss, can I
You want what?
can I speak in Arabic, miss? Can I say in Arabic?
Arabic, yes.
Yes means امتص, miss.
What?
يمتص, miss. لا teacher قديم old.
Observation إيش؟
قديم old.
No.
يمتص.
Observation means مراقبة أو تركيز أو يعني مثلا إنه هيك هم based on this observation اللي هي like attention مراقبة attention عرفتوا؟ إنك تعطي اهتمام لإشي معين تضلك
بس أنا خربطت بمعنى ثاني.
نعم.
خربطت بمعنى ancient.
No, yes, ancient, قديم, yes, old, bravo. I asked about observation. Okay, Ali Batani, can you continue reading?
Yes, miss.
يلا.
Here is an example of non-scientific thinking. Maybe you had a sick stomach and ate a candy bar, and an hour later you observed that you felt much better. You might conclude that is the candy bar that made you feel better, but there are the possible explanations for the observation. Maybe you had taken some medicine an hour earlier.
Bravo, stop
And
here, Ali.
Okay.
Okay. Here's an example of non-scientific thinking. We have to explain first, before the lines before, what is the non-scientific thinking. Maybe كما كملنا احنا about the sun. Maybe they believe that the sun travels around the earth, going directly. Wait, yes, going directly. جيد هاشم قطعتني. Yes, going directly from observation to conclusion. Observation to conclusion is called non-scientific thinking. Again. Yes, Seth, what do you want?
Nothing.
Okay. Okay, Hashem, are you here? شكله في مشكلة عنده بالنت لأنه صار عامل بده يفوت على الكلاس أكثر من مرة. Okay. Again, people in an ancient time saw that the sun came from one side of the earth, moved across the sky, and went down on the other side. Based on this observation, maybe they believe that the sun travels around the earth. يعني هم بيآمنوا إن sun going around the earth. Okay, going directly from observation to conclusion. إيش يعني؟ إنه إحنا ضلينا مراقبين أو أعطينا اهتمامنا لموضوع إنه sun أو how the sun goes around or moved around the earth. Okay, أعطينا observation, then we reach to conclusion. What does conclusion mean? What does conclusion mean, guys?
Result.
Yes, result.
خلاصة.
Result يعني النتيجة. And this means non-scientific thinking. ليش non-scientific thinking? Because it didn't based on searching or based on scientific knowledge or ideas. Okay? هم راقبوا وطلعوا بنتيجة. هلا احنا لما نراقب ايش بنطلع بنتيجة بنقدر نقول عنه scientific thinking or scientific think. Can we see that? No. It's hard. Okay. Ali, you stopped. Where you stopped, Ali? Remind me.
Medicine an hour earlier.
Okay. Haya, can you continue? Yahya, finally Yahya is here. Finally Yahya is here in our class. Welcome Yahya. How are you Yahya? Can you speak, Yahya? Okay. Haya, where are you? I'm searching on Haya. Where's Haya? Haya? Yes, Haya is here. Haya, can you continue reading? Fine. Haya, maybe there's a problem with your internet. Okay, I will continue what Ali's read. Here's an example of non-scientific thinking. يعني هلا احنا رح نحكي عن non-scientific thinking. Maybe you had a sick stomach يعني عندك مغص أو وجع في بطنك, sick stomach, and ate a candy bar an hour later. وبعد ساعة أنت أكلت الكاندي بار يعني قطعة candy. You observed that you felt much better. You observed that you felt much better. يعني أنت انتبهت أو حسيت على حالك إنك أنت صرت أحسن بعد ما أكلت الكاندي بار بعد ساعة. يعني بعد ساعة ما أكلت أنت الكاندي بار, you felt better. You might conclude that it was candy bar that made you feel better. يعني ممكن أنت صرت تفكر بعدين إنه maybe because I ate a candy bar I felt better. But the real, maybe it's not. Maybe you take a medicine before the candy bar and you felt better because of the medicine. Maybe everything is possible. Okay. Who want to read? Abdullah, Haya, Hashem, Yahya, Yaman, Rayan, Zaid. Okay, Zaid. يلا يا زيد. Zaid.
Maybe
No, Zaid, it's not.
The sound is not clear.
Yeah, your voice is not clear, Zaid. Okay, maybe your mic.
Teacher, every class, his mic is not good.
What, Zaid?
His mic is not good.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, Muayyad, you unmute yourself.
Because every class.
You want to read,
teacher.
Muayyad?
Okay.
يلا يا مؤيد.
And it took a while to work.
Wait.
Maybe
It took where you reached. Okay.
What?
And it took a while. Okay, continue.
and it took a while to work.
While.
Maybe a while to work. Maybe enough time had passed.
Yahya, stop using your laptop. Just listen to us.
Will have felt better without eating the candy bar. Non-scientific thinking happens all the time.
Bravo, stop here. Stop here. Again. And it took a while to work. احنا كنا عم نحكي عن الميديسن as we read. maybe it took a while يعني الميديسن أخذ وقته لأنه إيش اشتغل معنا بجسمنا و let us felt much better. Okay. And this is non-scientific thinking as well, as we said. It's not scientific thinking. Said, do you want anything because you raised your hand? Yaman, I want you to read. Are you ready to read now? Yaman?
Miss.
Yalla, read.
The scientific method is way of thinking that helps you to avoid drawing incorrect conclusion. It helps you to avoid non-scientific thinking.
Okay, stop here, Yaman. The scientific method is a way of thinking that helps you to avoid drawing incorrect conclusions. It helps you to avoid non-scientific thinking. Now we are talking about the scientific method. What is the scientific method? If I ask you, for example, in your exam, what is the scientific method? And here is the scientific method. Is a way of thinking that helps to avoid يعني إن نتجنب drawing incorrect conclusions إنه إحنا نوصل لنتائج خاطئة. يعني scientific method هي طريقة بتخلينا نفكر صح ونبعد عن الاستنتاجات الخاطئة. It helps you to avoid non-scientific thinking. يعني برضه بتخلينا نبعد عن non-scientific thinking عن الأفكار الغير علمية. Do you want anything, Yaman? Yaman, do you want anything?
Miss.
Yes.
بدي أحكي لك معنى avoid.
Avoid, yes.
To keep away from وبالعربي يتجنب.
يتجنب. برافو. Avoid. مش مكتوبة هون in your book. Yeah. To keep away from. Yes. Great. Thank you, Yaman. Haya? Sweet Haya.
Yes, miss.
Can you read?
Yes.
Okay.
It reminds you to treat your first conclusion as one of several
Yes.
possible conclusion. It reminds you to gather evidence to support your conclusion. The 5 steps in the scientific method began by
Questioning
up an observation and end with a conclusion.
and end conclusion.
Is based on invention.
Okay. Wait. It reminds you to treat your first conclusion as one of several possible conclusions. يعني بذكرنا إنه إحنا نتعامل مع الفيرست conclusion اللي هي الاستنتاج الأول كأنه من عدة استنتاجات أخرى. It reminds you to gather evidence اللي هي الإثباتات اللي عندنا to support your conclusion because it is a scientific thinking. It's a scientific method. بيكون عندنا إثباتات للscientific method. فإنه إحنا gather evidence شو يعني نجمع كل الإثباتات gather evidence to support your conclusion. The 5 steps in the scientific method begin by questioning, نسأل, and observation. By questioning and observation, and end with a conclusion that based on evidence. يعني بينتهي بنهاية أو استنتاج بيعتمد على إيش؟ Evidence إثباتات. Proof. Evidence إثباتات. Okay, who want to read the vocabulary? If you want to raise your hand, you know how to raise your hand for sure. Who want to read the meaning? Yes, ya Ali. Vocabulary.
Okay.
Allawi.
Ancient.
Yes.
Yes, miss. Ancient means old.
Great.
Observation means attention. Conclusion means result.
Great.
Medicine means cure. Avoid, to keep away from. Several, multiple. Gather, to collect, and evidence, to prove.
Great job, Allawi. Great job. Guys, you have to memorize these meanings, okay? Memorize these meanings. I will ask you about them. Okay, safe. Or who want to? Let me choose. Rayan.
What?
Rayan. سيف قرأ كتير لأنه. Rayan, are you here?
Yes.
Can you read here? Did you know?
Did you know the main idea of a
Passage.
passage is what is mostly about facts and details are small because
Are small
pieces of information that make the passage
The passage.
more
Interesting. It is
interesting.
passage, not passage. G, not always G. Sometimes it's G, it is G, and sometimes it's J. Like when there is 2 vowels, A and E, we say J. Okay. Did you know the main idea of a passage is what it's mostly about? Facts and details are small pieces of information that make the passage more interesting. Okay? This is what we have in our lesson. Now, I want you to open your activity book. Okay, guys, please open your activity book.
Miss, we don't have a box.
What?
Me and Hashim don't have a box.
You and Hashim don't have a book.
Yes.
Would you come please here to the school
Yes. Yes.
to have your book?
Okay.
Okay. And now, okay. Look here. We have in page.
Sir, and me, I didn't have a book.
Who are you, Yaman?
No, my Ahmed.
Ahmed Samara. Okay, Ahmed Samara and all who don't have the books, would you come to school? Would you call the school, for example, to check with the school? Please, because we are
Okay.
we are really very late, and you have to make the exercise as a homework. I want you to make these exercises as a homework. Okay, page 4 and page 5. Activity book.
Okay.
For this page 4 and page 5.
Okay.
Is it clear? And who don't have a book, please check with the management here in our school. Okay.
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 Thank you.
Do you have any questions?
Miss Anna.
No.
Want to ask?
Miss Yaman.
Okay, can you go and close the door, please? Who have a question?
Teacher, we have a homework and an activity book.
Yes. Page 4 and page 5.
Okay. Can you send it in the group?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Can you send that in the group?
Yes, for sure. Yeah, I will send it to you. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I will send it as.
Thanks.
You want me to send it PDF to make
No.
on your notebooks if you don't have the book?
Okay.
Okay, guys. Ahmed, Samara, and all, Haya, Hashim, listen to me carefully. راح ابعث لكم الهومورك على الجروب. اوكي، هو questions يعني اسئله وبدنا احنا نجاوب بالاجابات، فانا ببعث لكم اياه على الجروب، بصور لكم اياه وبتجاوبوا الاجابات على دفاتركم اللي ما معاهم كتب، واللي معاهم كتب بيجاوبوا على الكتاب. Is it okay?
Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Yes, but don't forget to check with the management. ما تنسوا تحكوا مع الإدارة عشان check your homework or your book.
Teacher, I have my book.
Okay, good. Anything else?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for listening. I will send you this class as well, okay?
Miss.
Nice day, guys. Bye-bye.
Miss.
Bye.